Well, welcome back to Skull Scoring Channel on YouTube. Of course, breaking, and we're playing some Nioh. Of course, this is what my stats are, but that's not really what the point of this video is. It's not really just us playing Nioh, but this is where we're at and all that. But anyways, I just want to talk about, rude, nasty, mean-ass people, We all encounter them. These are disgusting types, and they're always got to argue. They look for people to argue with. That's just what they do. That's what they are. That's all they are capable of. Is starting arguments, starting fights. They're always angry. And here's the thing about them. If you notice that they usually, if you work retail, ow, this is what you want to do to them, beat their ass like this guy. If you work retail, they like that because they mainly like people that can't really fight back or defend themselves. And if you work in retail or a restaurant, you're on the job. Anything where you're on the job. So it can be education too. You're on the job. That's when you're going to encounter those people. They go and they can't talk to you. Something wrong, like a Bunsen burner they can't use. They have to yell and scream at you for it. Not ask you to help. They need a price. They don't like the price of something. It's your fault. It's always someone. Every problem they have is someone else's fault. It's never their fault. They don't have the self-awareness to ever think, maybe it's me. Well, back up, Dickie. Oh, we should have hit him a few times. But anyways, doesn't matter. Ow, my fault. I have to take one of these real quick. They never, had the self-awareness. That's, maybe it's my fault. These are nasty, evil trash, That's all they're capable of, is violence, death, and destruction. That's all they are. Violence, death, and destruction. It's always... Damn, I missed. I suck at this game, especially since I'm talking and everything. But see, all they're capable of starting arguments. They love to argue. They want you to argue. Here's the thing. If you just laugh at them, you don't engage them, you just laugh at them, or you just simply don't do nothing. Just walk away. They don't like that. And they'll always have these same responses. No matter what you do, they'll have these same responses. She's looking at me, watching me. Look at that. Look at he likes me. And of course, he wrong. He know he wrong. She not wrong. She knows she wrong. The only way they have those thing is always, he's just mad because, she's just mad because. It's you that's mad. It's not them that's upset. No, it's you. It's always your fault. It's your fault they're angry. You're the bad guy. They never think that maybe, just maybe, that problem is because of them. It never enters the teeny tiny baby-sized brain. Move, we need to get out of here. Take the health. Yeah, that sucks, man. This is what happens when you're talking. They never think. Ask themselves, could it be me? Could all this be my fault? Maybe, maybe it's me, not, someone else, because I'm always getting in an argument. Damn. Little a-hole. Hate it when they block. Somebody can, jeez, die already. This is how angry they get you. But you don't want to, engage them. That's what they want. They want you to engage them. They want you angry. That's what they do. They bring anger, and destruction. Violence, death, and destruction. Of course, another thing they'll do is the typical threat response, I'll do this and that to them. I'm a bad, they tell you how bad they are, how tough they are. Or their friends are tough and invincible. Or I grew up in this neighborhood, somehow, or being bad from a bad neighborhood makes them some sort of badass, they think. Because they're stupid, primitive trash. No, and here's the thing, and here's the point. It doesn't matter where you're born. Your neighborhood really does not define you. There's a lot of horrible, and you know this, a lot of horrible people that are born in Beverly Hills, Bel Air, and all these other, the Hamptons, and all these other high-end neighborhoods. And there are a lot of decent, nice, sweet, kind, generous people born in the Watt, the Comptons, and places like that. You know, so your neighborhood you're born in really doesn't tell me, but they're going to act like, you know, their neighborhood means something because it's primitive. All they're capable of is violence, death, and destruction. Violence, death, and destruction. They're mean, they're cruel. Here's the thing, they're mean, they're evil, they're violent, they're full of hate, they have no self-awareness. It's always someone else's fault. And they want you angry. They want you to respond to them. If you don't respond to them, that makes them upset too. But do not respond to them if you can help it, though. You do not want to give these bastards, you know, what they want. The reason why is eventually they're going to repeat what happened. No matter what, they will. But here's the thing: they'll repeat what happened if you respond to them. They'll make it like you are the bad guy. There's some badass that told you off, told it like it is. Really, they're just garbage. But if they couldn't get you, they'll still try to lie. But it's kind of harder for them to, you know, be convincing. It's just a little harder for them to be convincing when they have to lie about it, you know. Don't be their entertainment. Do not engage them. Because they're garbage. They like the bullet. Like, for example, you know, see, a child I understand, you know, I feel bad for kids that go through bullying and stuff. And that's what a bully is. A bully is the same time. That's what they are. These angry people, they are bullies. And you probably heard about that poor boy from Australia that wanted to kill himself. He had dwarfism. Now, I was reading some comments, and I agree with the guy. You know, you have to be a pretty sick person to, you know, insult somebody with special needs or disability or a handicap or someone, you know, who has dwarfism or something like that. You know, you have to be a very wretched human being. And I don't care, me personally, I agree with him, but I'll go a step further. I don't care if it's a child either. A kid should know better. There's no reason why a child doesn't know that you do not bully someone for dwarfism. You do not bully someone for autism. You do not bully people for stuff like this. Things they cannot control. You don't bully someone because they happen to have been born homosexual or transgender or anything like that, okay? It's not a choice. And let's just say argument's sake there is a choice. Who cares? Who the hell are you to judge them? Who gives you the right to tell them what they're supposed to like, who they're supposed to like, how they're supposed to behave, how they're supposed to look? Who gives anyone that right? You know, like, I want to just say it. Fuck you. You want to be like a Trump, like Donald? We're gonna call him Trump. That's a good name. When he's talking to people, you know, I think that is a good name. If you read some of my ebooks, especially the one My Thoughts, you know, I come up with names of certain people. But you know, let's do this. For people that are bullies, especially those that bully people that are special needs or whatever, people that are just rude and nasty, always angry, always upset, they always gotta look for somebody else to attack. Let's go ahead and call them Trumps. After Donald J. Trump. Oh shoot, he's dead. He's dead. No, he's not. They're gonna wish they killed him though. Oh dear. Ow, no, Duke! He's making sushi out of you! Oh crap, he's dead. Ah, you missed? Seriously? I didn't miss. Ah, you missed. You're not making sushi out of him. It's harder to play games when you're talking, especially a subject like this. Because I want to tell you, see, the thing is that they want you to engage them. They want you to attack them. They want you to get angry. And it's hard as hell to not respond to them. You're going to get angry, okay? I'm not going to say you're not going to. But you got to try not to. You got to try not to let them know that they'll get exhausted. You want them to be exhausted. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them win, okay? They're garbage, and, you know, they're garbage. There's no other thing. No, there's nothing else I can say about them, but they're garbage. They're trash. They're beneath me. They're beneath you. And there's nothing wrong with saying you're better than somebody. You are better than them. Than a bully. You're better than a bully. You're better than these rude, nasty people that are always angry. They're always going to be angry. They're mean. They're evil. They're spiteful. They're always angry. And they want you to be angry too. And if you don't get angry with them, well, they do not like that. If you respond to them, you're going to regret it. I promise you, you will regret it if you respond to them. Because you can't win against them because they're pure evil. Or as, when I used to be a Christian, I go to church and this one guy, preacher, and I agree with him. We basically were called those type of people like spear throwers. And they're good at it. We're talking about David and what's that name? Whatever that dude's name was, the King Saul, not Solomon, Saul, King Saul. Talking about Saul as a spear thrower, you know, going after David, King David. You know, basically that's what they are. They are spear throwers. They're good at it. Like Saul, King Saul was good. That's the way he's. I mean, obviously these people didn't exist, but anyways, King Saul was good at it. This is what he was trained for. He was a warrior, according to the Bible. He's a warrior. These people aren't warriors, they're garbage. But they are good at causing violence, death, and destruction, because that's all they're capable of. That's all they want out of life. They're horrible, evil, mean trash. You do not want to engage them because you're playing on their turf. You know, I made other videos about this. There's a lot more I wanted to say. I'm obviously not going to remember everything. How can I? Because I already encountered one like Monday, and usually, you know, there's no. I want to do this because now I remember what I wanted to do too. Now they were out because I've watched Terminator again, obviously like a billion times. I like that movie, but there's a scene where Kyle Reese is sitting in the car with Sarah Connor. You know. And Sarah, you know, obviously, you know, they pull in the parking lot, and Sarah Connor still doesn't completely get what those Terminators are and why they're after her. And he says to her, you know, they don't feel pity or compassion or remorse. I'm sorry, they can't be bargained with. They can't be reasoned with. They don't feel pity. They don't feel pity, mercy, or remorse. And they absolutely will not stop until you are dead. Well, these people that are nasty and rude and mean, well, here's a version of that. It's probably much going to be the same, okay? They do not feel pity. They do not feel compassion or remorse. They feel no guilt or shame. They don't. Man, I wish I could say it better because I thought about it this morning. But anyways, you know, they do not feel compassion. They don't feel remorse or pity or shame. They are not self-aware. And they absolutely will not stop until they are dead. And I'm not talking about you go out and harm them or anything. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying until the day they're dead, they're going to be doing what they're doing. That's their whole life. They're parasitic. They go to one person, make that person's life a living hell, or that moment, and then the next person, the next person. I mentioned in another video about some person that I worked with, you know, short little trash. You know, she was like that stomping her feet, and you know, if you try to help them, they get upset. You can't reason with them. Well, that's what I was about to say too. You know, they can't be reasoned with. They can't be reasoned with. You try to talk normal because you don't know yet that they're. You think at first, because you don't know the person very well, that, you know, okay, if I explain the situation, they'll calm down and understand. As a normal person would. Not these people. Now I'm going to just qualify all this, okay? Sometimes you'll know this person, a certain person, you know, and they'll just blow up and act like that trash that, you know, we mentioned. Now, why would a seemingly innocent person do that? It's usually, now if usually they may have lost someone close, like a parent, a child or something, and, you know, and people are just bothering them all day, and you're the final straw. That's completely different, because usually they're going to come back and apologize to you. This trash, there's no compassion in them. There's no mercy. There's no understanding. It's always your fault. You started it, not them. In their mind, it's your fault. They're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. You wronged them. They're the victim. They love being the victim. They are the victim. And their little tiny pea brains, they're the victim. And you are the person responsible. You can't reason with them. You won't be able to talk and, reason with them. You're not going to be able to help them explain the situation. And telling people to calm down just makes them madder anyways. But anyways, generally speaking, they're just not. They're just... And the problem is that people are always going to take their side. And like I said before, there's someone else, they're entertainment. If you engage them, you're also now entertainment. There's, everyone's laughing at them, everyone's now laughing at you. They're too stupid to realize they're being laughed at. And they don't care. They'll tell you, I don't care, I don't give an F, I don't give an F, I don't give an F. Because, they think they're all tough and everything. Their so-called friends really aren't their friends. They just like watching them cause arguments and everything so they have a laugh. And these people are so stupid they don't know that. They are so dumb, they're dense. You can't reason with them, you can't tell them that, you can't have any type of intelligent conversation. They're not capable of an intelligent conversation. There's always going to be that threat they'll give you. There's always that violent threat, I know friends and stuff like that. My neighborhood's badass. As if where your neighborhood makes you tough or stuff. Like, no one gives a crap if you're from a trailer park, a ghetto, or a high-end rich neighborhood. None of that tells me anything about the content of your character. Alright? You could be a billionaire and be the nastiest person in the world. You could be dirt poor living under a bridge and be the kindest, most helpful and generous person in the world. I do not know that by just seeing you, and I will not judge you. I don't care what you like. I don't care about the music you listen to. I don't care about any of the... Oh yeah, that's another thing. You're always looking at them. You're always on them. They're always on your mind. That's what they'll think. That person won't stop looking at me now. Look at that person watching me. That person's just looking at me. That's just how it is. They had the set remarks and set. They all act and talk the same. Because they're evil. They're trash. They're garbage. They're beneath you. They're beneath me. They're beneath all of us. Don't waste your time with them. You're too good for them. Ow! Ow! You little bastard! Damn, I suck. Back up, he'll die on his own. He's poisoned. Oh, I guess poison will off. Haha. There's just nothing you can really say to them, they're not worth your time though. Don't let them take your time, don't let them take your joy. Because you're not going to convince them of anything. They think that they honestly are going to think that they're on your mind. No matter what, they think you're always looking at them if you're forced to be around them. Go to the mall, and that guy makes me nervous because they think that you are interested in them or something stupid crap like that. I remember I was working at this department store. Crappy department store, of course, it's closed down now. We had this manager, Mel. He gets his first day. He's a manager, boss. He's not what you would call a leader. He's a boss, not a leader. There's a difference. You should look that up too, between the boss and the leader. He's a boss because the leader helps you, has their hand out and everything like that. Not him. He gets on them intercom immediately. I'm the new boss. I'm not like all the other ones. He's not the head boss though. I'm not like the other ones. I expect this. You do this. You do not argue with me. Blah 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 blah. Run mouth. I'm an asshole, fat bitch. Blah blah. Blah. Run your mouth. Run my mouth. Blah blah blah. And eventually, after I quit, I found out he got arrested because he was stealing money. And I was saying earlier before I got on my other rant Again, like I said, I don't care what music you listen to. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm not going to judge you by the clothes you wear, the color of your hair, the color you want to dye your hair, tattoos, no tattoos. It doesn't matter. But here's this. It does not matter what type of music you like, what type of, whether you're religious, not religious. I don't care how you like your hair done, type of clothes you have, the music, type of car. I don't care what your likes are or dislikes. There's always some piece of trash that will judge you for it. Because they're garbage. Garbage. Nothing but filthy ass trash. Garbage. Oh wow. I think I was making them dance or something. Anyways. They're garbage. Trash. They're garbage. They're beneath me. They're beneath you. Don't waste your time. Okay? Just don't. There's a whole lot I could say. I've made other videos about this already. You know, don't waste your time with them. We all work with these people that do it. They mainly like to gang up on you. You know, don't be their entertainment. Don't be other people's entertainment. You're not their entertainment. You're other people's entertainment. You're their dumping ground because they know that they think they can get you. They're gonna try to get you, and they are more pissed off if they can't get you. It's like years ago, I saw this on. I think I might have seen this on TV. Yeah, I saw this on TV because it was before YouTube. Excuse me, sorry, I had a burp. But anyways, the KKK. Antifa, KKK, they're all the same. They're always looking, Proud Boys, they're all the same. They're always looking for a fight. They're just violent. I mean, Proud Boys haven't really seen them do too much violence, but that's what they want. They even said it pretty much, confrontation. You know, they are the people I'm discussing, you know. They are the type, Antifa and all. Antifa, they're fascists. They claim to be anti-fascist, but they are fascists because they're authoritarian and all that stuff. But anywho, let's get back to my story. Okay, the Klan was coming to this town. You know, the main purpose of them having their stupid ass rallies is to get people pissed off. They want you to fight. They want everyone angry and chatting nastiness to them so they can claim that victory and they can claim that, hey, we're oppressed and all this garbage. Well, people got together, passed a note all throughout town, do not show up at their rally. Just don't show up. Don't give them what they want. Well, no one showed up to the rally. They left within 5 minutes and they were pissed. There were a few people, you know, in the media, obviously. They were even mentioning that, like, look at this lady, she is pissed. She didn't have her, you know, hood on. You could tell they were pissed. And there was no one there to give them the hate they wanted, to give it back. They wanted to spread hate. That's what these scumbags are. They want to spread hate. That's what they yell and scream. They get set off over the tiniest thing, and you can't reason with them. You can't do nothing. They're just going to stay angry. Always angry. And it's always someone else's fault. They don't have the self-awareness to think that, you know, maybe some of my problems are my fault. If I'm constantly getting arguments with people, I'm constantly having fights with people, maybe it's me. Maybe there's something I am doing. They don't have that ability. They're too stupid to have that ability. They're primitive. Alright? They're primitive. They're beneath me. They're beneath you. Do not engage them. If you can, just don't. They're not worth it. They'll do the typical, you know, like I said, they'll do the typical, that person's still looking at me. That person, look at them watching me. Look at them watching me. They know they're wrong. They know they're wrong. They know they're wrong. They're just mad because, you know, they're going through that whole thing and think they're better. You think you're better than me. You think you're better than me. If you want to have fun, you can say, yeah, I am better than you. Everyone here is better than you. That'd be a fun response. You know how they're going to respond. But anyways, I think I might just end this. There's probably a whole lot more I can say. But let's face it, no one's watching this anyways. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Don't forget to watch my other videos and check out the description for links to my website, where I sell ebooks for 99 cents and I sell merch. Thanks for watching. Time to upload.